Posting opening transactions in fixed asset management module is very easy. And all you have to do is post acquisition and depreciation lines for your fixed assets. But in case where everything is already posted in GL, you must make sure that you are not using GL integration again. So you will then avoid double postings on your GL. So let's now have a look how we can do this. And first thing that I would like to show you is how to create a brand new fixed assets on which we are going to simulate posting opening transaction. So I will go to fixed assets. I'll create a new one. I'll write description cooling unit. My fixed asset class code will be tangible. Subclass code will be equipment. And for example, I can write and choose, for example, warehouse 1 as a location code. And let's now say that company haven't used fixed asset module in 2023, as now my working date is 2024, and company purchased the cooling unit directly with purchase invoice on GL, meaning that we will have depreciation starting date, for example, somewhere in September 2023 when they purchased this cooling unit, and let's say that the depreciation years are 10 years. Okay, and we have automatically depreciation ending date. So company used the GL and posted this fixed asset directly to general ledger account. And now we need to post fixed asset opening transactions with fixed asset journal, because now we have our fixed asset module and we need to use fixed assets. So the first thing that we want to do is to disable GL integration. And for this, I will go to depreciation books, and I will choose my company book. And in the integration files tab, I will disable acquisition cost and depreciation posting type for general ledger integration. Okay, this is now done. And now I have to fill in my fixed asset journal. And for this, I will go to tell me and search for fixed journal. And as we already have everything on our GL accounts, this time I'm using fixed asset journal. And as well, because we don't have any more integration with the GL, we will need to use fixed asset journal. Okay, so posting date, I will choose here like this. So in 2023, document type, it's not important. Here, document number, I will put FA001, and I will choose my cooling unit. I will say that this is an acquisition cost because we purchased this in 2023. And let's say that amount was 40. That this was the amount that we paid for these fixed assets. And now, if you want to post the opening balance for in 2024 for the transactions that was in 2023, we will use the last day of that year, meaning that we will pick 31st of December 2023. So this will be our opening balance for 2024. So I will choose again my cooling unit. And now instead of acquisition cost, I will select depreciation. And you can run your calculation of depreciation inside the system, but right now I will just pick some random amount that was posted and that we already have depreciated our fixed asset cooling unit. And now all I have to do is click post. Okay, I'll click post. I will post my journals, and my journal lines has been posted. And now, very important, because we posted on fixed asset journal, we need to return our setup on company depreciation book. So I'll go to tell me depreciation book. I will open my company, and now I will switch back my setup to yes. Okay, and now if I go to my fixed asset card, let's see what transactions we have. So I will open my calling unit. Okay, and let's now see our fixed assets, ledger entries. And now here you can see that we acquire our fixed asset, and then we have depreciation as well on these fixed assets with the date, last date in 2023. And this is how you can post the fixed asset opening balance through fixed asset journal.